Dead, revamped. Let's get right into it. Today, we will be discussing the military, the infamous military. You know, X, always the first one to jump in. What's going on, X? God bless you. And you already know, God bless the family, man. How you doing, X? What's going on with you? What's going on today? We talking about the military. And I got some what ifs, I think. I got some, what would you rather? Yeah, everybody good. The family is good. Everybody is good. If you good, we good. So everybody is great. I'm glad to be here, man. Glad to be here with y'all. We're gonna wait. Let's see, we're gonna discuss the military. And and whatever else, you know how we do it. We just talk. Anything comes up, Yeah, man, everything is everything. We're gonna just see, we're gonna wait. A couple of people get in here and we're gonna talk about the military. Let's go. Yeah, man, we here. Come into the chat. Let me know if you're here. Let me know what's going on. Alexander said, sorry, last night I fell asleep watching this. Yeah, man, so I didn't get to say bye. Oh, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. But, we be up. You tired. What can you say, man? You tired, you gotta get your sleep, so. It's all good, man. It's all good, man. We be on here longer than I expect, and it's good. I love it, man. I love when y'all come on here, man. I love it. Talking to y'all, man. This is my joy. This is the highlight of my day right here, talking to y'all, so. I see another person in here. Let's talk. Get in here. Who are you? Let me know where you're calling from. What's your name? Where you at? In this crazy world today. I see 3 people. Let's go. Come in. Let's talk about it. Where you calling from? Where are you from? What's going on with y'all, man? We talking about the military, and of course I got some. Today is different. I got a would you rather. I got a couple of those questions, so we gonna get into it very shortly. I know people gonna come in. Hi, everybody. X said hi, man. Come on in. Tag your people, tag everybody, let them know the Walking Dead. Dead Revamped is here, the best of the best. We talk, family, Walking Dead, we do it all. So let's go. Let these people come on in. Tell your neighbor, tell your friends, tell everybody. This is what we do. X, the messages be messing up. They said your message was retracted. I don't know, do y'all retract the message or it's just how YouTube is? I don't know. When they say message retracted, what does that mean? I don't know. But we are here. We will, once again, we will be talking military. We gonna get into everything. I did my research, so I got some stuff. We will be talking about, can people see me? Can people hear me? I need to know, can everybody see me? Can everybody hear me? Okay, so you delete your, all right, you retract your message. I guess if something you said is, so I get it. Now I know when they say message retracted, people just, you gotta go back and. But I'm guessing everybody could see me. We will be discussing the military, and I got some questions, but let some more people get in here. Tell your friend, tell your family, tell everybody. But first, I'm gonna say it over. Subscribe, hit the like button, share. You know how to do it here. Family, family, family. TWD family. Above all. So let's go, let's go. Let me get back to my. I got my little notes I gotta keep so I can get things on track. Okay. 5 people in the building. Can I get 5 likes, please? Please. Like. Tell a friend, tell a neighbor. Let's go. The best of the best is here because y'all the best of the best. I'm just, here to bring a couple of questions, but y'all make the show go around. Y'all the people, y'all who, this is y'all show, this is us, this is ours, this is family, people, family. Let me know where you at, where you tuning in from, where you from. Give some shout outs. We're gonna do all that. Give shout outs to your friends and families, whoever you wanna say a happy birthday or anything you can do it here. Lit Kid, hi, I'm back. I see you, Lit Kid, and I'm grateful to have you back and thank you. And you know how I do it. How's the family, first of all? That's first. How is the family and how are you doing? Lit Kid, what's going on? I see 4 people. Tell me where you're from. Where are you from? Let's go. Where you're from, where you're tuning in from, how you doing, how's the family. Let's go. Today we will be talking about the military. Today we will be discussing the military. And I got some, whoa, what would you rather? I got some of those questions. I had to, got my questions, but it's all about us, the family. We're going to start in a minute. We're going to start. Just let some people get in here and let's talk. Where you from? Where are you from, people? Where are you from? Let me know. If you're new tuning in, let me know. If you're new, if you are new, what's going on? Let me know if you guys can hear me and see me. Let me know if you can hear and see. And don't forget, you can always like, comment, share, subscribe, and you can donate to the channel as well. Everything goes, all the proceeds, everything goes to the channel. The lights, the cameras, it's gonna go, so feel free to donate to the channel, people. But if not, I get more of a blessing to y'all for just being here. So that's enough for me, man. If you want to be real about it. So, do what you can do, people. Okay, I got 4 people. Can I get the 4 likes? Get some likes and let me know where you're from, where you're tuning in from. We're about to start this thing off. Talking about the military today. Is everything okay in the chat? Is everything okay? Let me know. If everything okay, can people see me? Can you hear me? Let me know. Alexander Green, okay. Okay. X could hear me and see me. Okay, so that's good. So that means people can see and hear. Okay, we will get started in a minute. Give me like 2 more minutes. Max is back. Hey, my friend Max says, how have you been? Hopefully everything is good. Max, man, if you good, I'm good. How is your family? Hopefully everybody is good. Hopefully you and your family is doing great, Max, and welcome back, man. You know we family, so, but today we will be talking about the military and got some questions, regular. It's normal stuff. Welcome. Everybody is welcome. Tell a friend, tell a family member, we are here. Yes, absolutely. Max said everybody is good. So that's what I'm looking for. If nothing else, I'm looking, as long as the family good, everybody, a lot of things going on, a lot of things in the world is kind of crazy. So I'm just, checking on the family. That's all. We will start in about a minute. R.I.P. I hope Max. R.I.P. Oh yeah, Max. Yeah, that's the girl. I knew it was her. She got glasses. That's the little girl with the glasses. She sold up in The Walking Dead for a minute. It was her when Carl and they had a walker trapped somewhere. Oh, wait. I see. Oh man, Retribute. Oh man, 12. Oh man, I don't want to mess your name up. Rabbi actual. I don't know your name. All right. I'm going to call you R1264. What's going on, R1264? I'm glad you're here. How is your family? Welcome to this family. We here. We're a family. If you tuning in here, we're a family. Share, like, whatever you're going to do. We talk Walking Dead. Today we will be discussing the military. And I got some questions, man. I will get this name right. Robbie, I'm gonna call you Robbie if you don't mind, man. How's your family? How are you doing? What's going on? Robbie, 12, said, I love Daryl. Yes, we love Daryl, man. We love Daryl. We love, this is the show, The Walking Dead. So Daryl is your favorite character, I'm guessing, Rab. Daryl would be your favorite character. Mine's, I'm Negan. Everybody know here that I'm Negan. Negan #1 for me. Took me a while, but Negan is definitely my #1 guy. So X said the same. He said he loved Daryl. Yeah, we all. Excuse me. We all love Daryl. We can't. You can't. You can't do this thing without Daryl. So we love Daryl. He's our guy. It was some people even like Daryl more than Rick, and Daryl got his own thing. Rabbi said, Rabbi, because I don't know, Rabbi said, actually, I don't really understand what you said. Hello, I'm from Indonesia. Oh man, shout out to Indonesia. I had some people when I was in some program when I was young for kids, and I had some people from Indonesia, from Malaysia and Indonesia come and visit, talk to us, and I don't know, but it was crazy. But I love them, man. They loved me. We got along very well. I don't know. They came to New York visiting from Indonesia. Some great people. So man, I'm blessed to have you here, Rabbi. Damn, he said he don't understand what I'm saying, man. I wish I can. How can I? If anybody know, how can I put some interpretation? Like, how can I, you know, interpret it for the people who's from different countries and different places and stuff like that? Man, it's good. I'm grateful that you're here, Rabbi. Sorry, messed your name up, but you know. 7 people in here. Can I get 7 likes for the first time? Let's try it. Just try it. Push that like button, people, and try it. Let's see. For the first time since I've been watching, like I said before, you see a like mini YouTuber and they don't have the likes that matches the people. So, and I got small people. This just be 10, 7, so Max is in the building. Max is here. Max, how are you? How's your family? Hopefully everybody is doing very well, Max. Thank you for coming in. Thanks, I appreciate you. Max said, I have my dog all around me watching you on my big screen. Got my dog's attention. You're doing something good. Hopefully, man, what's up to the dog? Oh, my ex said I have my cat. I'm a dog person. Max, man, your dog. Hey, what's his name? Gotta let me know. Shout him out. We're gonna shout the dog out today. Any day. I don't care. Rabbi said I have a crocodile. Oh, whoa. A crocodile. X said, but she ain't paying attention. X cat ain't paying attention. But Rabbi said I have a crocodile. How you get a crocodile, Rabbi? I don't know about that. We ain't can't come and visit you. We can be friends from far, from a distance. I don't know. We can definitely be friends, my brother Rabbi. He said he has a crocodile. Indonesia. So, I wish I could put the screen, the caption so you can understand, my brother Rabbi. Dogs is watching. We got cat. Well, cat ain't watching. Cat doing his own thing. But yeah, we in here. 6 people in here. Can I get the likes? Push, beat up the like button. Hit the like. Hit the like, people. Like. Max said there are 2 pit bulls and 2 pit bulls and 2 chihuahuas. They love watching TV. When I got to work, LOL. Disney, Fiona. Okay, they like the characters. They like the Disney stuff. Okay, no problem, man. Well, we not Disney, but hey, we here. And shout out to the 2 pit bulls and the chihuahua, man. We gotta, we dog lovers. We about family, cats, and whatever you got. But don't forget, Rabbit got a crocodile. So I'm not too, never been too close to a crocodile. Hopefully I never will have to. Rabbi, yeah, man. I'm sorry. I stay far away from the crocodiles and the water and all of that. I can't do it, man. I'm kind of a scaredy cat when it comes to that. Max said, name them after video games. Borderlands. Okay. Rabbi, you laugh. Yes, of course, you has to laugh because we can be right here. We cool, Rabbi. We family. You right here, I'm right here. Crocodile stays right there wherever you at, and we can be friends, man. As long as that crocodile is like, he's with you on that side, on the other side of the screen. We cool, we friends. We can be best friends. As long as that crocodile stays where he's at. Um, yeah, okay. So we about to get into it. A couple of more seconds. We about to get into it. Max said, "Thank you, sir. No problem, Max. My God, no problem." Yeah, we're gonna get into it. Just make sure you like, subscribe, tell a friend to tell another friend. The best Walking Dead YouTube show, well, whatever we want to call it, is on right now. And we're about to talk. Let me see. Armed Forces of the United States. Let's get right into it. We talk about the military, armed forces of the United States. That's one thing I wanted to know, like far as Indonesia and China and like all them other countries, and do they like how was they never said as far as the Walking Dead, how was that like? I know, well, of course, Spain, France, but like Africa. I said this before, like Africa. How was the pandemic, the walkers, the virus? How did it affect anywhere else? Do anybody know anything about I always wondered that. Max said, "I actually told my sisters about you. I'm the only guy. I have 8 sisters, LOL, and I told all my sisters to sub to you. Thank you. Thank you, Max. That's how we do it. That's how we grow, people. That's definitely how we grow. Family." Rabbi said, "I still don't accept Beth to die." Oh man, Beth got some fans out there. I didn't know, like, I mean, Beth definitely got some fans. So a lot of people didn't like Beth. I didn't like the death. I didn't like Beth dying either, Rabbi. I didn't like it. I guess she had to, because she was like, I don't want to say it like that. She was cool. We love her. But she was like some like throwaway or something. Like, cause she wasn't gonna really serve much purpose. I know people like Beth. I apologize but I don't know, man. X said my mom loved Beth. Yeah, Beth got some fans out there now. See, it ain't like she was just a nobody, but what I'm saying is she wasn't one of the main characters. So eventually, I don't know if it was too early. Did she die too early? Max said, "Have you played Death Standing with Norman Reedus?" No. I've seen the game a couple of times. I haven't played it because I said it like I said before. I die. Anything with zombies, walkers, I die too quick. I don't like dying when I play these games, so I give up early. So I don't know, man. I can't play the zombie games, anything with a walker in it, a zombie in it. I can't play it. I'm gonna die. I'm telling you I'm gonna die. First zombie I see. So I don't know why. I be trying to kill them and they kill me and I'll be dead in 2 seconds. So Max also said, "Damn good game. Fun." Okay. The game is fun. Standing with Norman Reedus. And is that the same game with Rick in it too and Michonne? What's that game that just came that they just put Rick and Michonne and Daryl in? Is that this Dead by Daylight, I think. I think it's called Dead by Daylight. I don't know, but we will get into it right about now. The military, armed forces of the United States. Rabbi said best of TWD season 1 through 9, I guess. Yeah, season 1 through 9. My best season was season 1, obviously, because you get to, see how things, well, not really how they started, but you got the two best characters, Rick and Morgan meets up, you know what I mean, in season 1, and all the best, man. You got Shane, you got the best of the best in season 1. I think season 7 is my favorite, like season 1 and 7. When Negan when Negan came, season 7? All right, I don't know, but Max said no, it's called Death Stranding. Oh, Death Stranding. Norman Reedus is the main character. Look it up when you get a chance. So definitely, Max, I will. Max says you won't be disappointed, my friend. Okay, we gonna look it up. Death Standing. We have to. Okay, I don't know, man. If I get the game, I don't want to. Man, you making me. I feel. I don't know. I might get the game, people. Rabbi said, Turbeck. Hopefully, I'm trying to pronounce it, Rabbi. Said Turbeck. Turbeck. I don't know. But Rabbi, man, I'm trying, man. But we here, 10 people. Can I get 10 likes? People like. I missed call. F-I, F-L, Floor, F-I, F-L, I'm gonna call you. I'm grateful that you're here. How is your family? Hopefully you and your family is doing very well. We love you. Welcome to the family, F.I. Welcome to the family. Tell a friend to tell a friend we talk Walking Dead. This is a family Walking Dead, so, So welcome to the family. Today we will be discussing the military. We will dive a little deep into that. Max said my favorite is with the governor from the prison. He was crazy, but he made a lot of scenes. The governor, yeah, man, the governor. Definitely, I like the governor, man. I'm not gonna lie, man. He's one of my favorite villains, and FL said, thank you, no problem. This is I promote family and TWD, and I'm a big fan, man. So, Max said, right. Yeah, I think the governor was special, man, but I just wish he would have turned. I wish he would have just came to the right side, man. I wish, Max said he was crazy, my favorite. Yeah, man, the governor, he's a villain that a lot of people like the governor too, so, but I wish he just would have came to the right side. When Andrea spoke to him, I just wish he would have, before he killed Herschel, I just wish he would have had a change of heart or something. But he was Michonne killed his daughter. I think that was it. Everything was off the table after that. So, I don't know, man. Rabbi said, when I first watched TWD, it was very disgusting. But then I started to get used to it and very satisfying. Absolutely, Rabbi. FL said he was not only evil, but also mentally ill. Unlike Negan, who was only evil. Yeah, you're right. Wow, that's great, man. That's a good observation, man. He was, man. You hit it right on the head. FL, FL, I'm gonna just call you FL. You hit it right on the head, man. That's a great observation, man. That's perfect. I couldn't have said it any better. So, it's getting hot in here. So, But yeah, man, that is great, man. You hit it right on the head, man. You definitely hit it on the head. Get hot in this room, boy. All right, all right, all right. Max said the governor was my favorite villain. Yes, absolutely. Rabbi said Negan evil. Rabbi said Negan. Now, Rabbi, I'm sorry to tell you, Negan is my guy. He's number one. Negan was evil, though. He was. But he's my number one guy. So, you know, I can't bash Negan. I mean, at one point I did. I was, Negan wasn't, he was out of control a little, but he did it for his people. Like Rabbi said, man, it was, he was a little, but he was cool, man. I mean, I don't know. Negan, his story. I like his story, his redemption story. Where he come from and where he's at now. I like him. So, yeah. Negan is special, man. It's my guy. Negan is my guy. Max said Negan was a crazy guy, but he was fighting for his friends, but he was a good villain too. Yeah, said that's exactly what he was doing. Negan was always fighting for the people who he cared about. He would fight for his people. He was a good leader. So, I mean, maybe bad in a sense because, the people that he killed, but I don't know, man. He was a bad lead. He was a bad to some people, but I mean, obviously Maggie still got some issue with him. Rabbi said, "What's that emoji?" I don't really understand emojis, Rabbi, but sneeze. I don't know. I don't understand that emoji. I don't understand emojis, Rabbi. You can, you know. Max said, "Who do you think will win, the governor or Negan in the fight?" Oh, you know what? They both like kind of the same. I don't know, man. They like Negan and the governor. I don't know. They look like it sounds kind of weird, crazy. They look like they would fight the same. Like they got the same. They kind of the same size, around 6'1". They slim. They just look like I don't know. They would get a little dirty. They poke each other in the eye and try to bite each other. I don't know, man. I don't know who would win between Negan and the governor. That's a good one right there. But I don't know, because the governor, they sneak when, Negan don't play, man. Negan, he gonna grab you in those places, people. You gotta cover I don't know, he was talking about, remember Negan was talking about the tapping, the nut tapping. He grabs you there, it's over. So, I don't know, people. Max said, "I gotta go for the governor." Sorry. Governor, yeah, man, I don't know. That's tough for me, man. Negan is my guy. Rabbi said, "Excuse me, sir. I came out. You are awesome." Rabbi, you are awesome. This is your family, Rabbi. You here. You could come anytime. You just share with the people. Do whatever. Come. This is we family now, Rabbi. So we are here. We are together. Max said, "Don't hate me." No. Oh, can never in a billion years. I can't hate my brother Max, but no, I'm just saying, you like the governor, man. I'm a Negan guy, so you know, he's my guy. I would give it to Negan. Max said we all have different opinions. Absolutely, absolutely, Max. We all have different opinions. No problem. All right, so people are in here. Do we want to start? Well, I'm gonna just talk about, what I did, my research, and we're gonna go from there. Um, President Barack Obama, they said, was the president in the TV series. Barack was the president at that time. I don't know, was he? 2010, when all this started, when the virus started, was Barack? Was he right? He was. My memory ain't there sometimes, so. But they say Barack Obama was the president when it started, but they said in the comics, I think they said George W. Bush was the president in the comics, and Barack Obama was the president, as far as the TV series. So I don't know, but we do know it started 2010, the virus. So the U.S. military was made up of 5 armed service branches. The U.S. military was made up of 5 armed service branches. And I guess everybody, they had the same thing. They had the same mentality as far as the military, but everybody, I think, went their own ways, I think. It was 5, they said it was 5 branches. 5 branches. What? Army, Navy, Marine Corps, Army, Navy, Marine Corps, Coast Guard, and who else? Army, Navy, Air Force. So Army, Navy, Marine, Coast, Air Force. It was 5 branches as far as this military thing. And they all went. I don't know, man, whether these guys, I don't know, man. I would never left. Like, if I was ahead of, I know you would have to get out and, try to save different parts of the world, and you wanna branch out, but I don't know. The military would have did better, I think, sticking together. I don't know. I don't know. I think the military would have did so much better sticking together. Take on. Maybe I'm crazy. I don't know. I would have said, like, just take on one city at a time. One. Just, and then when you get all that squared off or most of it, you go to the next city and go to the next city. But I don't know if But I think Max said gonna change the sub. How was your day, my friend? Oh, gonna change the subject. How was your day? Good, Max. We good. Me and the family, me, the wife and the kids, we good. Trying to make this thing work and happen, and trying to just do some things and live, man. Just trying to live and trying to, kids go to school in a little while. So, yeah, man, we just trying to live, man. Trying to make it. That's all. Yeah, and that's it, man. We good. We good. We are good. What else? What else? Yeah, so it's 5 branches. Well, for me, as far as the military, Max said, sorry, just seeing how my YouTube friends and my own family checking on everyone. Yeah, absolutely. No, you don't got to be sorry, my brother Max. You just seeing how the YouTube family is doing, checking in, checking on everybody, no problem. That's how we do it here. We check on everybody. Family / TWD. This is why we here. We want to talk. We talk family. We talk Walking Dead. So we are together. Let's talk. But I'm just gonna keep chiming in and out far as the cause I don't want, like I said before, people see the thumbnail and they talking about the military, and then it's like, oh, no military. So, I don't wanna clickbait people, so, But everybody in here, make sure you like, subscribe, hit the button, hit all the buttons, man. And feel free if you want to donate to the channel. We family, so everything goes to the channel, to the setup, and everything else. So all right. So it's 5 branches. We said it. The Marine Corps, Coast Guard. I forgot the Coast Guard, the Marine Corps, the military. The Navy, the Air Force, all of it. I don't know, all of it. Thank you. I've been depressed lately, but you have actually helped me get through my depression. Thank you so much. You helped me a lot. That's what I'm talking about, man. I gotta drink to that, man. This is my, I don't want, beer. I got my little, so, but I try to. Got to drink to that, Max. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm here for. I always say I'm not a counselor. But I got a good ear. So if anybody going through something, you want to talk, I got a good ear, people, and I'm here, man. I'm here for everybody. But yeah, man, I'm glad, Max, man. We pray. I've been praying for y'all, man, and I just hope that everything works out, man. And, I'm here. Anything, laugh, talk, anything we can, just to make the people feel better, man. We do it. FL said, all my comments not showing. LOL. I don't know, FL. Because sometimes, man, that's why I say, man, I don't know, man. Whenever I get some money, I get a new phone or something, or I need a camera, a nice setup. I don't gotta, I'm trying, doing different things right now, but I need, but this phone, man, it's kind of crazy though. But sometimes, the comments go kind of crazy, and sometimes, But no, I see your comments. Things always get better, Max. Absolutely. Things always get better, Max. Max said, I'm ready. Max, thank you, my friend. You're a good person. It's hard to find good people, but thank you. Let's talk about TWD, people. Let's talk about it. Like I said, the military. We talk about the military. They said Barack Obama was in charge as far as the show, the series, the TV series. But they said George W. Bush was the president in the comics. So I don't know. But it was 5 branches, they said, as far as the military. Let's go. Army, Navy, Air Force, Marine Corps, and the Coast Guard. I would have kept, like I said, I would have kept everybody together, tackle one city at a time. But they did not do it. But I also understand branching out. I also understand like saying, okay, you guys go over there, you guys over here. They really wanted to go to the main cities. So I can understand that. I could definitely get with that, man. But I don't know, man. I always think together is the way to go. I don't know, man. Anything in life, man, having, a system, a family, some people that, want to see you do good and you want to see them do good. And, that's what I always think, man. But they did said every branch had its own way of dealing with. See, when they said that, they said every branch, as far as the military, every branch had their own way of dealing with the virus. I know for a fact that they killed so many people. The military, they killed so many people. They was just bombing cities. Like I don't know if you can, you can say that it was CRM doing most of the bad, just bombing everything. But I'm not going to say that. The military, the U.S. military has bombed a lot of places and main streets and roads. They bombed main roads, main streets, main cities. And then it's crazy to me that they bombed these major cities, but they also tried to protect major cities. I don't understand that part. I don't know. They don't. Was it early on? Early on, they tried to help, and I don't know. They tried. They. I don't know. The military wasn't good. Wasn't. I don't know who was running it, or I forgot the guy's name who gave orders, and people was just, after a while, the walkers was a little too much for them to handle after a while. So I guess you get a little nervous and you like, okay, just send them out and just kill everything. And I know that's how, they had orders to kill, to just destroy everything. So, and the walkers and people were included, like just innocent people got killed because of the military. So, I haven't caught up on TWD. Okay, well, we're going to do it today. We will talk about it. Yeah, man, I do my research, and the military did a lot of, crazy, I don't say stupid things, but you gotta understand, I don't know, people, we gotta, cause if you in that position, what would you do? Like every city, you think, you just gotta get rid of everything. You gotta get rid of, so you might have to drop, a few bombs or something, but come on, you can't. But you're gonna, I don't know what I'm saying, man. You're gonna have to deal with certain losses. Like people will be casualties of what, war or whatever you want to say, and I know that, so you gotta have to have the heart to, do things like that. So you think you're gonna kill the majority of the walkers. I guess that's what the military thought. Okay, we're gonna kill the majority of the walkers, but in the process, you killing people too. Like, you're not just killing walkers. So military bombing everything and most major roads in cities is not. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Not working together for me, like I don't. I said it before, and it's if you I would have stayed out. I don't know if I'm running the military. I'm telling everybody stick together and let's tackle this thing one city at a time. But hey, it is what it is. Both in the comics and in TV, the military attended to certain outbreak, but eventually got overrun. Yeah, the military got overran. And they just got nervous and just said, man, but they fled though. The military fled. They fled to like certain, I don't know, the military fled, and the dead outnumbered the military. Like, oh, that's another thing. The dead outnumbered the military like from, I think, 12 to 1, I think. So when they started seeing the effects, the dead was just, it was a lot, man. I don't know. I guess when they started seeing the effects, that's when everything, went up in smoke and they just started bombing places, man. In the series, man, we see that there's a lot of military personnel, like a lot of helicopters and weapons, and it's scattered like all over the place. Whatever the survivors went, you see, some military here in certain places, military that of course they was holding up, in certain places, but. I I don't know, man. How you bombing things but the military, you bombing everything, but the dead is still like overwhelming. Everywhere you go, the dead is taking over. Like they said, it was like 12-to-1 ratio. Like from every one military person, that was like 12 dead. So trying to, FI said, remember the military that Phillips killed? Yeah, yeah, FI, that's, you call him Phillip. I call him the governor. I know you told Phillip, that's the governor. Yeah, he killed it, he was just, see the villains too, man, they didn't do it no justice either, man, trying to take things for themselves. The governor had his own military going, his own thing after he killed off people. We seen it in one of the same episode, I think. We seen the plane, the crash. We didn't see the actual plane crash, but we saw the governor go up to these people, killing them, and so man, the governor, man, I mean the villains played a huge part as far as this military thing, because everybody was thinking about themselves. It really wasn't think about the people. You know how many lives the governor could have saved if he would have kept the military personnel alive? You know what I mean? He tricked them and said, listen, your people over here, he had some white rag waving it. He pulled up in a car and had a white rag waving it and trying. He tricked the military personnel. He tricked the people. And then he killed them. And that, I don't know, man. He had tanks. The governor he had it all, man. He destroyed the prison. So I don't know, people, man. I think the villains also played a major part in destroying stuff. Want it all. It just, in that predicament, and they just feel like, I want it all. And, protect everybody. Let me just say this. Everybody protect their own people. FL said, yeah, I wish some of them survived. We know more about the outbreak. Yeah, man, of course. No, you know what? If the more doctors, more scientists, more the doctors, then we would know more about this this outbreak. Because I don't, it's crazy to me that we don't see these doctors. We don't know where these doctors is at. We don't know now. I did my research on that too. Now, most doctors, most scientists were from Spain. They was going back from France and Ohio. So I mean that's when you would know about the outbreak from the military. No, not from the military, from the scientists and but they killed them off. They killed the scientists. They killed scientists off, and they threw them in jail because of the pandemic. That wasn't the right thing to do. The outbreak, the virus, that wasn't the right thing to do. That was stupid. Now, I have to say that was stupid, putting the doctors and the scientists in jail and killing them off because of this virus. All right, they created the virus, but don't you think eventually they would put something together in this thing and they will find a cure? So I don't know. Let me see. Syria epidemic killed off. Yeah, we see a lot of military stuff all over the place, and like when Rick. No, matter of fact, I'm gonna get into that in a minute. In Fear the Walking Dead, California, the National Guards was the last one reported active. So in California, Fear of the Walking Dead, the last National Guard, like I think the last was in California. So that's why that's why Madison and her daughter chose, well, Madison chose, not her daughter. She told her, after the, Fear the Walking Dead. The last episode, Madison told her daughter, "We gonna go to LA because it might be, it's still some people there that, we can help and we can lend a hand to." So that's why Madison and her daughter went back to LA. But they said that was the last place military personnel was holding up. Like they were doing okay in LA. So, but they also got overran. So, and Madison knew that. Like, I don't know, I wouldn't have went back to LA. I don't know. But I guess she thought that's the best chance of survival, and her main thing was helping people out, helping the people that was in need, and that's her hometown. So they came from LA, Madison and Alicia and excuse me, and her son. They came. I mean, that's their hometown. So, but I thought, once again, I'm thinking togetherness. I'm thinking that they should have. Madison should have got with Morgan and the rest of the people, man, just went. Just imagine if at the last episode of Fear the World, everybody was going their separate ways, everybody literally went their separate ways. Nobody said, okay, we're going to go together over here, we're going to try something, we're going to do something. FL said off topic, but I really dislike Fear the Walking Dead. Oh, he said he really disliked Fear of the Walking Dead. Fear was cool. I like Fear in some parts. I definitely like some parts, but some Fear was kind of, Fear was, it was cool, that was the second show after The Walking Dead, so, and Morgan went to Fear. I think, and that's, and you probably got something, FL, because I think Morgan went to Fear to spice things up, to get things on the right track or whatever, to throw a new wrinkle, so to speak, into things. So that's why I think you got something. I think Morgan, they put Morgan in that show to really spice things up. So, hey, who knows? What else? Fear the Walking Dead. So maybe at the end of the season, Pennsylvania. I'm reading my notes. Pennsylvania National Guard confirmed. Oh, they conformed to the CRM. Now that's what happened. Pennsylvania National Guard conformed to the C. Now that's when I think the CRM came about. Pennsylvania. So that's what doing my research, I think the CRM came from that, from all the BS going around the world and people, somebody, I don't know if it was General Bill or somebody else, because he's not the number one leader. It's somebody that's still running the CRM, and it's multiple facets of the CRM. And I think one person, I don't know, man or woman, somebody's in charge. We will see. I mean, one of these years, I think, when the CRM, when they really dive deep into that. But the military in Pennsylvania, the National Guards, they transformed, they conformed into the CRM. So there you have it. Wow, and I just, I did my research, and I'm like, oh, okay, wow, that's crazy. I never thought of that. But they had to come, like they said before, the CRM took things from the the federal government. Like somebody was smart. I'm not gonna lie. The CRM, I know they now they trying to be positive, but back then General Bill and they were smart because they went to these places and took military. They took everything. They took weapons. They took the helicopters. Somebody said, we're gonna take all this and we're going to put it right here, and we're going to call it, Civic Republic. And, they did it. They smart. I got to give it to CRM. They definitely smart, and they got outposts. They in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Portland. It's so much. And New York. What about, it's a place called Ithaca, New York. So they got somewhere, and then that's what we was talking about yesterday. That's where Heath, I think Heath is he that PPP that we was talking about yesterday. But anyway, yeah. So the CRM plays a huge part in this military thing. They shook it up. They did some good things. They did a lot of bad things. So I mean, what else? What else? The military was unknown. Yeah, it was unknown before CRM wasn't CRM until, But U.S. submarine eventually, they saying a U.S. submarine eventually washed up on the shores of Galveston, Texas. They said a submarine because one of the guys in the submarine, FL said, to be honest, I wish the CRM never burnt, and maybe the main character took charge and tried to change the world. No. FL, man. General Bill wasn't trying to change nothing, man. General Bill, his whole mission was to General Bill wanted to get rid of everybody and everything. He didn't want to, unless if you part of the CRM and how he did things. That's why when you come in, it's no going back out. And I keep thinking, how did Jadis, I know she was, getting A's and B, but how did they let Jadis just go? And I don't know. I guess A's and B's, we got to go back into, I don't know. But Jadis, I don't know. General Bill wasn't a good guy. He wasn't a good guy. He wouldn't have tried to save the world. In his own way, he tried. But General Bill wasn't a good guy. He wasn't a good guy. So the carrot Texas, a boy called seller named Friedman. Yeah, some FL said yes, but I meant our main characters like Rick and Michonne take charge. Oh, he meant Rick and Michonne, not General Bill. Okay, all right, now I get it. So you meant Rick and Michonne take charge after they, if they didn't blow up. But I don't know. They wanted to destroy the place. I still don't think nobody knows anything about the CRM, if we being honest, totally honest. Everything is speculation. So I think Rick and Michonne, I think they didn't know. They just wanted to destroy the place because with what they knew of, General Bill wasn't good. The CRM wasn't good. They was destroying cities. So bombing cities, using that gas that they had. So they matter of fact, that was their number one go-to, the gas. They wasn't just bombing cities and places. They would just spew that gas everywhere, and that gas was deadly though. So that's what General Bill and his people, CRM, was doing in every city. They were just using that gas, and that gas was more deadlier than anything, because I don't know if they used the gas and then when everybody turned, they bombed the city. I don't know, but the gas was their number one weapon as far as the CRM, the gas. Submarine, breakout. Yeah, it was a breakout on a submarine, and some guy by the name of Friedman, he was leading charge, and he just, he got bit, and ever since then, the submarine, washed up on the shores of Galveston, Texas, and that's why I think that's why they had to do the dead in the water thing to show what happened, and because you would wonder, because I know people would wonder like, damn, submarines, they got submarines underwater, it's safe, but no, under the water wasn't safe either. The submarines wasn't safe. Soon as I don't know how See, this virus got so many ways and so much. How do you die? You get sick in a submarine, then you happen to die, and then you turn into a walker. But it's not. I don't know. I guess you would. I don't know. I thought you would just have to be in the air, like far out, like in the submarine. They enclosed. So I don't know. But yeah, Atlanta, Georgia was firebombed by the military on September the 9th, 2010. Yeah. So that's when we see the everything going down. 2010, September the 9th, they actually gave a date. The military bombed Atlanta because the military was kind of, they was a little shaky, man. They was shaky. They didn't, like I said, they didn't understand, so they took it upon themselves to just say, okay, we just going, and we gonna save. They was saying they was trying to, before that, I think they're trying to save everybody and to save whoever they can save, and whoever they just can't, they just had to let them, die. So I don't know, but the military bombed Atlanta on September. They said FEMA couldn't do anything. So the military, all right, whoa, rewind. FEMA couldn't do anything, so the military took charge and bombed Atlanta. So, all right. I got my notes, people. So, before that, the strategy was to evacuate, and protect as many civilians as possible. I don't know. I don't think so. They can say whatever but I don't think, they tried to protect all of the people, anybody. I think they just started bombing places. They got an order from somebody. I forgot the guy's name. They got an order to just start bombing. They bombed Atlanta. That was an order. It came down from, higher ups. So, I don't know. They were trying to get most people in other large cities create safe zones. And they did that. Los Angeles was huge for safe zones. Los Angeles, how many safe zones was Los Angeles? It was about 5. No, I mean 5. It was like 13 safe zones. Most in LA, 13 safe zones. So that's why they felt like, they can save LA, probably, because, but then it became just 3, because all the walkers, like I said, overran everything. It was so much dead that, what can you do? Like, if the dead, like I said, the dead outnumbered the living by 12-1. X said, I am back. Definitely X. I was wondering what happened to X. He's back, people. No, but yeah, the military, man, they was just going crazy. They didn't help at all. They supposed to help, supposed to rationalize. They supposed to think about it before they do anything. You think about before for your actions, because you gotta think. In the military, they didn't think. Yeah, the military did not think before they started bombing places. Pixels! What's going on, my brother? Raven! What it is, Raven. Hopefully you and your family is doing very well. That's how I greet people. I never seen you here before. So hopefully you and your family is doing well. This is about family in the TWD universe. That's what we do here. Pixels, yo, how's it going, Mark? I'm coolin', Pixels, man. How's you and the family? X said, hey, Pixels, hey, everybody, what's going on? Raven is in the building. Yeah, we just talking Walking Dead and bringing this family thing and, trying to promote, the Walking Dead, they're bringing the love back. When I saw Rick cut off, Raven said, when I saw Rick cut off his arm, and failed to escape, I got very mad. Absolutely, we all got mad, man. We didn't, Rick. I don't know who said that or who did that. Who said, "All right, we gonna make sure we gonna cut your arm off. I mean your hand off, and we gonna just." I don't know, man. You can't cut Rick hand off, man. People don't get it, man. You can't. Not Rick. Who? I want to know who really thought of that. Who came up with that idea to cut Rick hand off? I don't know. If anybody if y'all know, man, who cut? Raven said he officially joined Aaron on the one hand. Raven said he officially joined Aaron on a one arm group. Yeah, man. But now I'm not gonna lie, man. Merle, Aaron, wait, isn't the girl, the young girl, Alpha daughter? Didn't she get bit? So she got one arm, right? Then they had to cut her. I don't know what she got, but Lydia didn't. So don't Lydia got something going on with her arm too? Let me go back. He officially joined. FL said they wanted him to be like the comics. Oh, I guess. Oh, okay. So in the comics, Rick, his hand got cut off. Wow, that's that. I don't get it. I never really got into the comics like that. So, I hear some things. Raven said, "I'll be right back." Yes, absolutely, Raven. I'm grateful that you even came here. Word, for real. Yeah, but Lydia got her. So it's a lot of us. It's a lot of us, man. We got one. But I'm gonna say this about the one hand people, man. They still, I don't know, they seem a little more dangerous than they usually be. So two hands. Merle was more dangerous. You gotta put that in. You do some things with that hand. Rick got a nice little steel hand. Rick got a nice steel hand. Raven, that was quick. Raven said, "I'm back." Yes, absolutely. But yeah, well, we got a couple of people that's, Pixel said Aaron looks like Coldplay. Oh man, he said LMA. Oh God, Coldplay. I don't know. I guess they FL said, man, he wanted to be like the comics. Raven said, "Who do you think will die in Daryl Dixon season 3? Nobody. I'm more likely to think that Carol will try to stay because of her love interest. Carol found love again. She dissed our guy. I think what's this guy name? I think the king Ezekiel was perfect for her, but I didn't think she, loved like that. So, but then she go to Spain, and now she's in love. So I don't know. I don't know what's with Carol. I have no idea. Really don't. Carol is her own. I don't know, but I think Carol, if anybody, she would probably stay. I don't know. Rest in peace, Kelly Mack. Yeah, absolutely. Rest in peace to her, man. Just today, and it's all over the place. Like when I go do my research about The Walking Dead, Kelly Mack is all over the place. So yeah, rest in peace to Kelly Mack. That was a girl that one time, I seen her one time when they trapped a walker, when her and two other boys, she was a girl, but two boys trapped a walker, and Carl, he wasn't cool with it. Carl wasn't cool with it. So, as well, the backpack man. Yeah, man, the backpack man been all over the place. That backpack been all over the place, just like the red machete been all over the place. So it's some souvenirs, man, that's around that I wish I had, man. You know what I would be, man, if I had that backpack and that red machete? Alexander Green said, "Yeah, I heard he died." Yeah, man, it's crazy, man. Backpack man died just to get his backpack stolen. Yeah, and everybody took the backpack. I forgot who had it last, but they had the backpack was on a tour or something. Pixel said Eastman died the dumbest way possible. Yeah, Eastman, man. I forgot about Eastman, man. Eastman. See, I say it's so much to this thing, Eastman, man. Eastman was a good guy, man. He had his own little setup. He wasn't, nobody messed with him. He wasn't messing with people. He had his protection. He loved his goat, and that's what's his. It was just him and his goat. I need to do a backstory on Eastman tomorrow. I don't know, to see what happened to Eastman. I mean, we know what happened, but to see where he come from, Eastman's story. I don't know Eastman's story like that. Lizzie really pissed me off very badly. Yeah, Lizzie, obviously she pissed Carol off, but she was, come on people, we can't do that to Lizzie, man. We can't do that. She wasn't right. She had some problems going on. We can't. Alexander Green said for real. But nah, we can't do that. Let's show Lizzie a little love. Lizzie need a little love, man. Xander Green said, I am angry. She killed her own sister. Yeah, man, but we got her so... She was young. She didn't know she had problems, man. When people got problems, we got to try to help them as best we could. We can't just kill them off. Raven said Mika was a good kid. Yeah, Mika. She was definitely a good kid. Yeah. A lot of people, man, died and, and went out and certain, I don't know, the producers, man. We got to be mad at the producers. That's all. Pixel said she was about to kill Judith. Yeah, she was, but why? How was she about to kill Judith, Pixel? You know why? Because nobody was monitoring her. Nobody was monitoring. Like, she's one person that somebody has to be with her at all times. That's how you solve that problem. Lizzie, you gotta be with her. She need a chaperone, whatever you want to call it. Alexander Green said, yeah. Pixel said, nah, she too local. Hey, people, people are people. What can we do? We gotta be, we gotta stick together. But Raven said there was a scene where Michonne visited the abandoned prison and saw Herschel had. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I remember that. That was sad. Michonne, yeah, she came back to find, to see what she can find and who she can find. The prison was destroyed. But yeah, Herschel had was, and she did the right thing. She couldn't leave him just, his head just like that. So she stabbed him and kept it moving with her two friends. Raven also said, according to my calculations, Michonne liked Glenn and her hallucinations. Oh, wow. Michonne liked it, Glenn? Pixel said, bruh. Yeah, Pixels, you gotta stick together, man. You got people who don't, Lizzie had to get that chaperone or something. Alexander Green said, oh yeah, remember that. Absolutely, man. Alexander also said she also let Andrea die in her hallucinations. Yeah, Michonne, she hallucinated a lot. But she didn't let Andrea, well, in her hallucination, but she was there for Andrea when it really counted. So, I can't be mad at Michonne. I can't be mad at Michonne. Raven said and died by Rick and Daryl in the hallucination. Yep. Exactly, yeah. Rick and Daryl killed her. Because she was a part of Negan people, so she had to go. Excuse me. Especially at that time, you were part of Negan group. I mean, Even though she hallucinated, but come on, she had to go, man. We was at war at the time. Raven said Stephen Yen is very handsome. Okay, Raven. Okay. If that's, that's how you feel, that's how you feel. Sheesh, we ain't judge. Do your thing. But he was cool. Yeah, I'm guessing Raven. I don't know. I mean, Raven is a girl. I'm guessing. Finally got a girl here. I'm guessing. I don't know, man. If not, then hey, it is what it is, man. We family. Raven is a part of this family now. People gotta deal with it. Oh, Mel, still, but then listen, man, you can still say a man, you can still say a guy is handsome, I guess. Can you? If you're a guy, maybe, I don't know, I don't judge. We family, we don't care about that. Long as you love somebody, right? We don't care about all that, man. Exactly, Xander. Do what you gotta do, people. But like I was saying, man, before people say clickbait when they watch it after, we was talking about the military, man. Los Angeles was the place where they built medic stations. Safe zone, they had all the safe zones, at least 14. If I can recall, Los Angeles had about 14 safe zones. Pixel said, yeah, as long as you're happy, absolutely. Raven said the military was so bad. Yes, Raven, I agree. Even the CRM did better. I agree there too. You hitting it on the head, Raven. You just keep, I'm telling you, man, CRM, I'm not too sure about them still, even though they're trying to be positive, but I'm not too sure about the CRM, but they did do better than the military just doing stupid stuff and bombing, just bombing places and not knowing they bomb people, but CRM did the same thing, but you expect the military to just have more togetherness, just, have more love, you know what I mean? And just, but you got to make the tough decisions too, like I said earlier, so I don't know. Raven said Commonwealth looked like stormtroopers. Yeah, the Commonwealth is trying to kind of funny to me. I like the black suits, the CRM suits better. I don't know. The Commonwealth got some. Once again, you gotta think who be creating this stuff, who be putting it in. Like you could have created white suits better than that. I don't know. Alexander Green said, "Do you remember in Fear the Walking Dead, they were on the roof and saw a light flashing, then heard a gunshots and the light stopped?" Fear the Walking Dead. It was on a roof and saw a light. No, I don't remember that, X. Excuse me, I don't remember that. Raven said Lance Hornsby kept annoying me. Yeah, we don't like Lance, man. Lance got what he deserved. We don't like Lance. Lance was sneaky. Lance was he was trying to be the number one, I guess. I think he would have eventually killed the lady that was in charge or something. Lance, I don't know. Lance was kind of sneaky. And Raven also said it was very crazy that Nick killed a zombie with his thumb in the war. Yeah, in Fear the Walking Dead. I don't remember that one. X said it was early when they were in lockdown. Oh, maybe X. Maybe I gotta go back. I don't remember that quite. The thing I remember, far as Nick, like far as the first in the beginning, where he was in, I don't know, a drug house or something, using drugs, and a zombie. That's when he first got introduced to a zombie. I don't know, but Raven said someone in Fear the Walking Dead even killed a zombie with a goddamn pencil. you kill walkers how you kill walkers. I don't know. You kill them how you can kill them, I guess. And you know, it's been some questions, but hey, what we gonna do? Raven also said I forgot their names. Yeah, I know. Pencil X said pencil is a peak weapon. I don't know. Raven said for real, but yeah, it's a lot, man. I don't know. But the medic stations, people, but it didn't work due to increasing numbers of the undead. Like I said earlier, Los Angeles, they built medic stations, but they said it's not, anything that was built that was you trying to build something while you still got the dead around. Everything failed. Nothing but the CRM. I'm telling people, CRM. I don't mess with them. They the most powerful. Everything fell except for the CRM, basically, and us and in our community. Well, most of our communities failed. But CRM, they still, I mean, they strong, man. We gotta get with them, and hopefully we can infiltrate and take over one day, in maybe the year 2030 something. But no, let me read. John Wick pencil. Alexander Green said John Wick pencil. Raven said Nick is literally beta without the mask. Oh, Nick. Nah, Nick was cool, man. Nick is our guy. Pixel said, I need to change my name. Pixels, okay, change the name. Hopefully it's Negan or something. X said, to what? I don't know. Lightning. Hopefully, Lightning, this is how I greet my people. Hopefully you and your family is doing very well, Lightning. We here talking The Walking Dead, and this is a family/Walking Dead show. We trying to build something, and welcome to the family. Hopefully you stick around. Lightning said, Ricky Dicky Do, Doc Grimes. Absolutely. And I really didn't understand that and didn't really know what it means. And, you know, I still see it, Ricky Dicky Do, you know, with hashtags and I don't know. Alexander Green said, LOL. Pixel said, good one. Yeah. Raven said, Rick Grimes killed at least 200 plus soldiers. Yeah, I'm going to tell you something, Raven. Daryl Dixon got him beat. Daryl Dixon killed more people than anybody in the universe, so Daryl Dixon got him beat. Rick killed about 200 plus. Daryl killed about 260 plus, I think. So I got 11 people. Can I get 11 likes? Let's see if we can get 11. 11 for 11. That will be absolutely amazing. Let me go back. Try to read every single comment. The general Ricky was killed in TWD Walking Dead was very funny. Raven said the General Walker Rick killed in TWD looked very funny. F1 said I have a confession. I stopped watching the show when Carl died. Yeah, of course, a lot of people did that. A lot of people stopped. A lot of people definitely stopped watching the show when Carl died, when Herschel died, when Dell died, when Glenn definitely. So we got our own, you know, our own thing, but I'm trying to bring it back, trying to bring this family back, and hopefully, man, people tune in, people start watching again and look forward to watching. Lightning said, I'm on season 8, episode 13, and Lightning, I can't recall that season. I may have to think a little bit. You on season 8, episode 13. Keep watching, man. We gonna get there. You gonna get there. Lightning, you at a great place though, I would say. So you at a great place, Lightning. So yeah, don't, you know, we ain't gonna spoil it for you, but go ahead. Keep watching. You're gonna find some good things coming up and some not so good things, but it's all good. Pixel said Abraham always cracked me up. Alexander Green said, wow. Lightning, pretty good show. Thank you, Lightning. We trying to build something here, man. We just trying, man. Family/Walking Dead. That's what we doing. That's, you know, what we doing here. And everybody here you see is family. And welcome, Lightning. Welcome you to the family too, man. What else? I noticed my phone is gonna. So Alexander said he had peak last words. Raven said Scott Wilson was good. Yeah, Scott, man, you know, our guy. Raven said, man. Abraham, Alexander Grain said, Abraham was our guy. Pixel said, Abraham so tough. Alexander said, for real. I stopped watching it when Glenn died. Absolutely, yeah, I can't be mad. Raven, man, listen, man, people stopped. A lot of people stopped. Raven also said they should add back Stephen Yang and Maggie. Yeah, House Hallucinations and Stephen. Oh, absolutely, that's a good one. Yeah, they should add Glenn. Glenn should come back. The message was held for review. Some message was held for review. I don't know who message was that, but Lightning said, guys, if you had a button to start the Walking Dead virus, would you press it to stop the Walking Dead virus? You said start, Lightning. To start it, or would you press it? Hell, no. If you meant stop, then yeah, I would press it, you know, if I was there. If they had a button, but nah. But his words were funny. Pixel said, nope. Alexander said, nah. Raven said, keeping Noah was very pointless. Lightning said, just trying to make conversation. I hear you, Lightning. We good over here. We family. Pixels, you mean killing Noah was pointless? Raven said, bro, Eugene was a funny guy. Kind of. Oh, Eugene was hilarious. He's funny. Him and Negan, I got them, they the funny, they, I don't know. Negan, he's funny. Negan said a lot of funny things. FL said, I remember I had high expectations for Noah, and when they killed him for no reason, I genuinely wanted to stop watching, but continue because I love Carl. And when he died, wanted to quit too for good, man. Yeah, man, we got our people. Eugene got constantly bullied, Raven said. Raven also said, it made me laugh. Raven incurred. Okay, Raven said, my depression after Glenn died. Yeah, man, we get connected to these people. Pixel said, I feel like Noah was side character though. F1, Noah was a side character. Yeah, Noah was just throwing for a minute. He was a throw-in for a minute. Pixel said his death was annoying though. Yeah, I didn't like it. Noah was cool, man. I wish he would have stuck around for a little longer. I wish Noah would have been there for a little longer. So, absolutely, man. Raven said, bro, killing Carl was AMC's biggest mistake and killing Sadiq a season later. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't recognize that. You come to think about it, yeah. Killed one and then they killed the other. They was friends, they got to know each other. If it wasn't for Sadiq, Carl wouldn't have never got bit. So, I don't know, man. Lightning said Glenn died because of Daryl shaking my head. Yeah, Lightning, I agree with that. I agree. Raven says Sadiq was very lucky. He got with Rosita. Everybody got with Rosita. Oh, no, I mean, you know. Rosita was, she was out there. She was a pretty girl. Nice, but she was out there, though. Sadiq, Raven says Sadiq was very lucky. Got with, okay, Rosita. Pixels, nah. Killing Ed was the biggest mistake AMC ever made. I don't know. Ed, come on. Pixels. Ed. Yeah, Pixels, I don't know. He got this thing about Ed. He like Ed. F1 said Pixels, Beth, and Tyrese died for Noah to live. Had so much more potential. They kept a lot of useless side characters. I agree with that. They kept people, whoever they felt was deemed irreplaceable. They killed them off, and you know, hey, what can we? I don't know. But Yeah, but the military, they were stupid. You know, did some stupid things. They used deadly force they tried to regain, I think they tried to regain control. But it didn't work. The military, it didn't work. They tried to regain some control, but it didn't work, and everything went to the fires, the dumps. Yeah, that's why it's annoying he died because of what happened to Beth and Tyrese. Oh, I see misery of darkness. Misery is back, people. Misery, hopefully you and your family is very well. Hopefully everybody's okay and doing very, very good. Welcome back, Misery, to the family. Yes. Raven said, I love how Commonwealth act like nothing ever happened. Yeah, Commonwealth got. We don't know a lot, man. We don't know about Commonwealth is, they on our side, but we don't know too much about the Commonwealth. Raven said Maggie lost everything except for her son. Yeah, her son. I don't like her son, but we can get into that. I don't like Herschel, man. Pixel said if it wasn't for Noah, Tyrese wouldn't have died so early on. I can't blame Tyrese for that. Misery said they dumb. Misery also said Tyrese the GOAT. Absolutely. Raven said Morales' death was kind of sad. No, Morales got what he got. I can't say it was that sad for me. Morales got what he got, man. Morales ain't listen. Yeah, man. FL said he wasn't annoying and he had a lot of fans. The real annoying ones are the show writers because they don't know what to do with the characters, the show writers. Sometimes I question the producers too. I know, you're not the only one, FL. I question the producers and the show writers too. But what can I say? They gotta do what they feel is right, I guess. I don't know. Tyrese was tripping. How is it that Noah's fault? Yeah, Tyrese it wasn't nobody's fault. Pixel said Morales should have just stuck with the group. Yeah, him and his family should have just stuck with our group, man. Misery said Judith has plot armor. Yeah, Judith, we love Judith, man. Hopefully, we see her grow, she get bigger, and we get back into that, the big show. You're right, it was Tyrese's fault. Yeah, man, Tyrese, he did, it wasn't nobody was to blame for Tyrese, but his own fault. It's sad to say, but yeah, Tyrese did it to himself, Raven said Daryl season 2 was kind of an a-hole at the stay. Daryl what you want from Daryl? Daryl is Daryl. He always been Daryl. Raven said start. X said whoa. Alexander Green said no cuss words, man. It's all good. X is all good. Misery of Darkness, Judith will avenge Carl. Judith, no, she can't. Carl, nobody made Carl, nobody killed Carl. So Carl did that to himself too. He tried to help a friend and that's what happened. TWD is rated 17 plus, Raven said 17 plus. Alexander Green said LOL. Raven said, what do you mean? No cuss words. Okay, I don't know. But, yeah, man, the military was crazy. This message was held for review. Let me see what message is that. Oh, Misery said shit, I guess. And that, well, hey, it's all good. Show it. They won't show it, Misery. They trying to hide your message. But we here, man. We say how you feel, man. If you can't say how you feel with your family, then I don't know, people. But yeah, they bombed major cities. I said that. They bombed major cities. Oh, let me go back. Raven said, imagine after TWD spinoff, they continued TWD. Yeah, after well, Daryl Dixon and Dead City, yeah, I would like if they would continue it, but they're keeping us in the dark with that. They not telling us everything. I think they got some stuff going on, but they not gonna tell us. Misery said, laughing my ass off. Pixels type. Misery said they bombed in the Fear the Walking Dead and TWD. Yeah, the military was doing some crazy stuff. Misery, they wasn't right. The military was definitely not right. I felt bad for Shane in season one when he saw the military killing them people. Yeah, man, it was so sad. Yeah, man, the military bombed Atlanta. Man, they were scared. I don't know what to do. They got the call from one of their higher ups, and they bombed the city. And they was doing that to major cities too. But they also was trying to save major cities. So I don't know. Atlanta was a major city, so I don't get it. I don't know. Shane looks like an egg in season two. X said, for real, Pixel, Shane the GOAT. X said, why does he? I don't know, X. S1 said, Raven, and so that was the most attractive egg ever. Oh, okay. F1 said it was the most attractive egg ever. Misery of Darkness. Me, you, mean me, Rick, maybe. I don't know. Pixels. Shane also rubs his head like 100 plus times in a show. Yeah, Shane, man. Because he can't believe it. That's why he rubbing his head. He like, man, what the freak? What's going on with these people, man? I'm trying to do some things and they just not hearing me. They're not hearing me out. So, FL said he also wants to tell people snitching all the time. Shane didn't play no games. Raven, I don't understand why Lori couldn't give birth the other way. I don't know. Yeah, Lori, we like Lori. I ain't gonna say we love her, but we like Lori. Lori was cool, man. I just want their backstory though, because I think her and Shane was messing with each other before all this started. Oh, there go the battery thing. But I think something, I want to see that backstory before the pandemic when Rick and, they was just cops and what was going on. I want to see that. He also wants to tell people he's something all the time. I don't understand why you couldn't give birth. I read that. Man, let me tell you something. Yeah. Pixels, Raven, they didn't have the medical equipment to be able to give birth. Okay. Yeah, they didn't have a lot, man. Pixels also said it's fictional at the end of the day. Yeah, very fictional. Misery said Lori and Shane was doing that shit while Rick was at work. Yes, I believe that. So I don't, because it's crazy, and it's crazy how she never came to visit him. From what we see, maybe she did, but it was always Shane coming to visit him, bringing him flowers, and while he was in his coma or something. But I didn't understand that, and I don't know why they did that like that. Why they didn't show her, she never visited him. And I guess she was mad at him, but no, how can you, when Shane comes to you and tell you, listen, your husband got shot, and Shane probably was like, okay, no, stay there. I'll take care of him. I'll let you know what's going on. And she was probably mad, or she didn't know how to deal with it. I don't know. Also, it's fiction at the end of the day. Lori and Shane, yep, absolutely. Alexander Green said, did Lori turn onto a walker? I don't know. What happened to Lori? I don't think she turned. I don't know what happened to her. I think a walker ate her, they was trying to say. Pixels. That walker ate, I think the walker ate her remains or something. Misery said, and she left house and took the photos. Yeah, I don't know what's up with Lori, what her and Shane had going on. But we will figure, so one day, hopefully they say something, man. Misery said she left Rick in case he woke up and thought and thought they were dead. Oh, okay. I don't know. Maybe. Oh, this light thing. Okay, the light. Something. I don't know, people. This was the first time I see someone mad because of Lori's death, F1 said. Tyrese couldn't go long. Yeah, Tyrese, he he got bit and he Tyrese, man. They came to him a little too late. Noah ran out of there instead of trying to cut his arm off. Noah ran out trying to get help, but I would have tried to do something right then and there. Cut his arm off right then and there. I don't know. Tyrese wouldn't have gone. Carl shot her in the head. Raven and the group buried her. Yeah. Did the group? Yeah, I think the group did bury Lori. Misery of Darkness, Carl shot Lori and her corpse there. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Let me finish up with this military. They bomb major cities. And the military also set up shop in Kings County. That's where the hospital where you see all the stuff at where Rick comes out. They set up shop right next to the hospital, so I don't know. That was the 1st Cavalry Division. So that wow, Rick. Okay, so we know, yeah, I don't know. I guess that's the military. So I don't know. FL said they didn't bury her. She got devoured by the walker, and somehow he even ate her bones. Laughing. Yeah, I don't know. She wasn't there no more. I don't know. Something, I don't know. Well, he ate her bone. He ate everything, I guess. Raven, crap. Raven said. Xander, I still wonder what was in the door. Don't open. Dead inside. I just want to know. No, it was walkers. You gotta see the what's her name? The series. Man, X, you gotta see it was a series that tells you what happened when the guy, I don't know, it was a lot. But I'll get back to you tomorrow and if somebody could tell X about the webisode. Thank you, Misery, the webisode. They show you everything. Now I went back. You had to, go back and they show you everything from the start. They show you the bicycle girl. They show you everything, X. So you gotta go to the webisode. Look up the webisodes, and you'll see what happened there to that. Don't dead inside. Well, yeah, man. Raven said, I wonder if buried T-Dog or left his dead corpse. I don't know what happened to T-Dog. I think they left him though. I don't know. I don't think they buried because they ain't have time. I don't think they wasn't settled at the time when T-Dog died. No, they was at the he died at the jail, but they was just getting there. So I don't know. Misery said the Epps about what happened before Rick. Yeah. I think Tyrese got eaten. Yeah. No, I think they buried Tyrese. Or during Rick in a coma. Nope. Raven said Tyrese died of blood loss. Yep, he definitely died of blood loss. Pixel said got buried. Raven, and they buried him. Yeah, so yeah, I think they definitely buried Tyrese. T-Dog is a walker, I think. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I want to see T-Dog as a walker. I don't know. No, I mean T-Dog, Tyrese. Yeah, I don't know if I want to see that. And T-Dog got left. Yeah, T-Dog got left, man. Sad he got left. FL says, speaking of dogs, I remember the most traumatic scene in the Walking Dead series are dogs. Yeah, I remember, unless you're talking about the dogs that they were starving, so they had to have some food, some way, somehow. If you're talking about that, T-Dog is still roaming around, Misery said. Raven said, since Tyrese was an NFL player, I'm curious what team he played on. I don't know, man. That's a good question. I don't know. Was he a football player? NFL football player? Dog, the dog, misery, dog, the goat, dog. Dog, and they had I think they had like two different dogs. Misery said the dog. Raven said tainted meat. Pixels, LOL, Raven, that tickle, that tackle Tyrese. He looked like some prime Ray Lewis. Yeah, hey, did he look like Ray Lewis? Tyrese looked like he could play football, though. Misery said Tyrese is 100 from Louisiana, 100% from Louisiana. Okay, Tyrese from Louisiana. I didn't know that. Yeah, man, I got some questions. People. Pixel said from the Ravens, absolutely. Damon. F1, FL said T-Dog got bit, and then he had sacrificed himself for Carol, and yeah, he did. He sacrificed himself for Carol. Misery said he could be. Or from NC. Raven said, I'm curious what CDC looked like now after the breeze after 15 years. Nothing is level. There's nothing there no more. Raven also, already, Misery said it's got walkers. Yeah, it got walkers all over the place, and it's just rubble, I guess. I don't know. He had a bomb in there, he blew that thing up, and I don't know. It's broken, walkers, bones. Pixel said I got blown up. Yeah, I mean, it got blown up. It got blown up, man, yeah, so. He had it set up. He had a whole thing there, man. I think that was a great little research. You know, he could have done many of researches if, you know, if he would have kept it, he wouldn't have blown it up and put a timer on it. So I don't know. Bones, did Bob die because of one kick? No, Bob got bit. Bob definitely got bit. Bones up. Bob died because he's funny. Bob was funny. I don't know if Bob was funny, but Bob died because he got bit, man. Bob, sad. That's another sad death we don't really talk about. Bob, it was sad, man. We lost a lot of people, man. We lost a lot of people. Raven said, or they probably left him to die. They couldn't. No, I think Bob, I don't know. They were burying people wherever we was at, wherever we was held up at, we buried the people. So people did get buried. Raven, or they probably let him die. Pixels, the well walker has to be the ugliest walker in the TWD history. Misery, the well walker is fat. F1, Bob was one of my favorites. Yeah, Bob was cool. Alexander Green said, guys, LRL, I'm leaving, guys. I'm going to go to sleep. Bye. See you. My brother X, see you later. We got a couple more questions and we getting out of here. Bob just loves to die, bro. Fat twist, plot twist. Judith is T-Dog. It's T-Dog. I don't know. They died the same. Misery, I'm laughing so hard. I don't know. But okay, let me get to these questions. They both have the same eye color. Oh, man, Judith, I don't know, maybe, Judith is, I figured it out, Judith is, her father is Shane, and, you know, that's it, man. All right, but before we get out of here, I got some questions for the people before we go. They don't aim their guns like gangster style. I don't know, do they? Yeah, no, who knew? No, I think they aim their guns professionally. All right, I got some questions, some rather questions for the people before we get out of here. Would you rather Gangnam Style? Hey, Gangnam Style, my kids Used to listen to that until it got older. But okay, I got some questions. Would you rather fight 10 walkers or have a knife fight with Beta? Would you rather fight 10 walkers or have a knife fight with Beta? Would you rather Gundam style or, yeah, I don't know, Gundam style, nice. Bro, I'm crying here. 10 walkers, Raven said 10 walkers. Message is held for review, somebody message. Raven said 10 walkers, easy as F. Pixel said 10 walkers. FL said 10 walkers, obviously. Damn, none of y'all want to go head to head. You got your knives, though, when you fight in Beta. He just got his knives. He about 6'4", 6, and we probably, you probably about 5'8" or something. But you also have knives, too. So why wouldn't you want to go head to head with Beta, I'll let Daryl do it. Yeah, Daryl got him. I wouldn't even breathe next to the crazy mother effer. But if you fight Beta, I'm dead, because he's tough. Pixel, nah, I'll take the slow walkers, but a little dumb. Yeah, All right, the next one. Everybody is going for the walkers. The next one is travel with Daryl or Michonne. Go on a mission. Which one would you rather travel with, Daryl or Michonne? I'm going with Daryl. Michonne is cool. If I had to, then, I'm going with Daryl. I'm traveling with Daryl. I can't. Michonne, maybe, I don't know, man. Michonne, she gets slept on. I don't know, man. But either, I don't know. Now I'm thinking, Michonne, she's tough. She's tough, man. And plus, she might also have you traveling with her and her walkers. So why not? Everybody's traveling with Daryl, man. Everybody's choosing Daryl. Raven said, but I hope me and him don't accidentally make it into France unlike he did. Yeah, we not. He got trapped, though. They said Daryl got taken on a boat, and they took him to France. Why? I don't know, but I guess they was going to use him for an experiment or something. I don't know. Daryl Dixons. Yep, okay, the next one. Face Negan in his prime or Alpha in her prime? Which one you rather face? You gotta face one of them, and they angry at you. Which one do you want to go? Which one? If Daryl went to France, the Final Destination universe, he would have probably survived that. Probably. Alpha, everybody picking Alpha. They scared of Negan. The people is scared of Negan. Misery said, I'ma tell him something, man. Negan. Everybody is picking Alpha. Man, Alpha is dangerous, people. I don't know. Well, Misery said Negan, man. Misery going with Negan. Who would I have to? I've got to pick somebody. Yeah, I'm facing Alpha. I'm sorry. I'm not facing Negan. I'm sorry. Misery said, I ain't scared of Negan. Yeah, Misery ain't scared. I'm picking Alpha, though. I'm scared. You ain't scared, but I am. I'm facing Negan. He got Lucille. Alpha, see, she don't have a weapon. You probably gonna get surprised because she gonna reveal herself, but you gonna think it's a walker and she gonna just destroy you. I'd rather get killed than come back as a walker, Misery said. Nah, I want nothing to do with Beta. I'm choosing Negan. Slice, silence the whisperers. Absolutely. Yes. All right, one more, about a couple of more questions. Would you rather have Eugene brain? Random as What's going on? Hopefully, Random Ads, your family is good and you are good. This is the last stages of the show. I got some questions and then we're about to get out of here. But thanks for coming in here. We love you. Okay, you're doing good. That's great, man. You part of the family now. So, all right, I got another question. Would you rather have Eugene brains or Rick Grimes fighting skills? Which one? Eugene brains or Rick Grimes fighting skills? Which one would the people rather have? Me? I'm going with Rick, man. Rick fighting skills, man. I'm going with Rick. Raven said Rick fighting skills over Eugene. Now, Eugene got some brains now. I don't know, man. Eugene can do a lot of things. Pixel said Eugene, brains. That's smart. I don't know, man. It's hard. Now, that's a hard one for me. I said Rick, but I can easily say Eugene. I would like them smart. You just can't. You don't come across people like Eugene. As smart as he is, you just don't come across people like that. FL said Rick Grimes got brains too. Yeah, Rick is smart too. I thought about that too. Rick is smart too. Misery said I don't need neither. I'll just take Rick number murder jacket. Okay, yeah. Oh, we love the jacket. He got two, I think. Pixel said good pluck. Raven said, I'm sorry, but Eugene has the average brain as a human. Eugene's smart, man. His father taught him well. I think his father was some kind of engineer, and Eugene was an educator. I said this back a couple of lives ago. Eugene was an educator at a young age. He used to teach, people, at schools, and he traveled around. He got his degree. I think they said he got a BA or something like, I don't know. But I'm sorry, Eugene has the average. Raven said it's funny how Rick killed someone while sitting on a toilet. Okay, you want Rick's skills. Okay, let's move on. Be stuck in a head on trap and be stuck in a herd. Oh, be stuck in a herd or trapped in the CRM laboratory. Be stuck in a herd trying to figure out how to get out, or be stuck or be trapped in a CRM laboratory. It's funny how Misery said, here's a question. Would you rather have a Latino like Rosita or get with Maggie? Rosita for me, Rosita. Stuck in a herd. Raven said stuck in a herd. We're going to figure that out. We're going to be in a herd. We're going to be fighting our way. Radimus said CRM lab. Oh, he taking a lab. Oh, man, Radimus, I can't do the lab. I'm going with the herd, too. I can't do the lab, man. You're going to be a walker, so actually, nah, because I'm going to die both either way. Yeah, me too. I'm with you, Raven. That's me. I'm with you. I'm dead, so you don't got to worry about me too much. She's a batter. Lab because I'm stuck means I'm dead. Yeah, so I'm a blast CRM punk them songs somewhere. I don't know. All right, we got 3 more questions. Eat a can of beans forever, or I'm sorry, people. We all love eat a can of beans. Eat them beans forever, or the dogs. Which one, man? What we eating tonight, man? Are we going to eat the beans and settle for cans and cans and cans of beans every day, or the dogs? I'm going with the beans, people. Yeah, I'm going with the beans. Everybody with the beans. We all feel the same way. We all feel the same way. Dogs, because I'm Filipino. Oh, God. Raven said dogs because he's Filipino. Okay, to each his own. We don't judge here, so hey, you do your thing, Raven, but man, I can't do the dogs, people. Radimus. Misery. Okay, man. Hey, we gotta. But some people in the family, just who they are, we can't. Come on, man. We family. We gotta support the family anyway. Cool beans. All right. Two more questions, and we can get out of here. Rest in peace, the dog named Seven, or call just dog. Face walkers with Judith or Carol? Which one would you rather face walkers with? Judith or Carol? That's, damn, that's a real good one. Because Judith, I don't know, I might pick Judith on this one. Did we see Carol kill a bunch of walkers before? I don't remember that. I don't know. Everybody, they mixed. We mixed up. It's Judith, Carol, Raven said Pixel said Carol, Judith, Raven, Rodimus said Carol. Carol will just try to escape, like season 3. Misery said, I want to do it with Judith. I have a feeling she's gonna get surrounded. Oh man, so you're gonna leave Judith? He said, I got a feeling she's gonna get surrounded, or what you talking about, leaving Judith, or Carol getting surrounded? Judith. Yeah, a lot of more people. I'm going with Judith, people. I know Carol is more experienced, but I don't know. Unlike Carol, everyone. Yeah, I don't know. Ain't happening. Misery said, ain't happening. Yeah, I gotta stick with Judith on this one. The last one, people. Last one. Survive in the woods or an abandoned city? Which one would you rather choose? To be in the woods, try to survive in the woods, or an abandoned city? I'm going with the city, people, because again, it's more. It's more stuff. An abandoned city. Raven said the city. She's picking the city. Pixels want to be in the woods, people. Pixel said, I gotta do the woods. I'm doing the city personally because I think it's more around. The woods, can you hide out a little better? No, I don't think so. I think the city will, we have to go to the city, people. Buildings different, we're gonna have to clear the buildings out. In the woods, you're gonna have certain cabins and little, but I'm going with, I gotta go with the city, people. We got a better chance of surviving, I think. Radimus says city, Pixels in the woods. Raven said there can be a few more people in the city. Yeah. But you can connect with those people. Sometimes you're gonna have to fight, but Lori and Carl in the woods. With Lori and Carl, Misery said in the woods with Lori and Carl. Pixel said more walkers in the city. Raven said NGL. Excuse me, more walkers in the city. Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, gotta be more walkers in the city. So, what we gonna do, people? Misery said it's been like 15 years. The walkers are slow. Yeah, I don't understand why they don't. We probably can get to that tomorrow or something, or next day. I don't understand why the walkers, why they just not decaying and just sitting there slumped and dead or something. They just up and they walking. That's another thing. I don't know. But I know it's different walkers and variants and all types of things going on. But I don't know. They're old walkers. Raven, I get it. Yeah, I get it. But walkers can come out of nowhere. Yeah, walkers can. Yeah, the city. Yeah, walkers can definitely. You gotta be in the woods. Walkers can come out of nowhere. But the city, it's been 15 years and only Rick, Darryl, and Carol remains. Yeah. Yep. Misery said they gonna give us. Oh man, what's this? They gonna give you an RKO. Raven, but in the city, It's so obvious. Yeah, we gonna be out in the opening in the city. I'm picking the city. I'm a city guy myself, but we will be in the opening. But I mean, I don't know. Radimus said that's true, but who knows, man? I don't know. Pixels, I'll just take a spot with less walkers. Yes, less walkers is the best thing to do. Yeah, give me less walkers every day. Misery said, kind of, where Sophia lived. Sophia, yeah, man. Sophia, she had to go, but Sophia should have listened to Rick. What would have Sophia contributed? I don't know. That's a good question, Pixels. I don't know if she can contribute to, I don't know, man. Sophia was cool, but we don't. I don't know. She just like Beth to me. I'm guessing. I don't know. She was not fit for the world. Absolutely, man. Sophia was not really, sorry, but she just wasn't for the world. Yo, but everybody, God bless. And I'm grateful that y'all came and I got more family members and we just got a lot going on. And man, I'm so grateful, man, that y'all stuck around and we're going to grow this thing. It's going to be bigger than ever one day. But I'm grateful and I want to thank everybody for coming. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share worldwide with everybody. And contribute. If you want to donate to the channel, feel free to donate. Do what you do. $1, $2, and whatever you can, whatever. If you, but everything will go. I always say this: everything will go to the channel to get the cameras, the tripods, the lights, and to have us so we can have a better show. We always got a great show, but just so it can be a little more professional. So bring back TWD. Have a good one, man. Have a good one, people. Peace, Pixel, man. Love, everybody. Love, man. Peace. Just sub. Thank you, Radimus. Peace, man. Thank you, Radimus. Got a sub. Don't forget, sub. And, Misery said, see ya. Peace, everybody. We out of here, man. Tomorrow, man, I wish to get on, man. I like my Fridays. I skip Friday and then I try to come Saturday. But I don't know. I'm going to try to come every day. I'm going to try to come back tomorrow. And if not, you're going to definitely see me Saturday, people, all right? Peace, everybody. Great show. Peace.